Hi, guys!
Woo!
You are entirely too excited, and I just need you to know that.
Dude, I am always psyched for this sort of shit. Come on.
If you're just tuning in now, I don't know what's wrong with you. Go watch part 1 and 2 first, because it's really exciting and edgy and shit. Light and dark, the adventure of
Blood! Sorry.
Dark Yagami.
I just sort of thought I'd sum up the first chapter. Blood.
Well, I mean, with a lot of these stories I read, that can sum up, like, every chapter.
I guess, but the first chapter, we had a Shinigami whose name was Blood, who feasted on blood, fucking bananas, and Death Note had a blood red cover. Blood everywhere. Where it stops, I do not care.
Chapter 4. I forgot what happens, but cool. That's seriously what he called the chapter.
Honest to God is the name of the chapter.
That is no. There's no hyperbole. I didn't just like ad-lib. That is.
And guys, honest to God, I am looking at the screen. I can totally vouch. Chapter 4 is called I Forgot What Happens, but cool.
Author's note. There seems to be something wrong with my account. It keeps posting the first line twice, sorry. Also contains Naomi/OC and Takada/OC. Parentheses, real hot.
Second author's note.
I'm not reading the same thing twice.
No, dude. Oh, okay. No, dude. It actually is a second author's note.
No, it's the same line twice, like he said.
Yeah. Okay, never mind, because... Yeah, I just thought that because the first one looks like it's 2 lines because it's cut off by the...
Yes, it's cut off, but no, I'm not reading it twice.
It is literally the same line.
The next day, Naomi walked in the front door of the police, and in the just the police, not the police station, the police, and asked at the desk for L.
Yeah, because L just lives at the precinct. That's just...
And,
well, lived at the precinct, I guess, is more fitting.
And we have a new challenger, because naturally he would show up now.
Yo.
There he is.
Yo, buddy, what up?
Okay, it's bringing you up to speed, Duck. We are in the middle of a horrible fanfic reading, because of course we are. Do you have time?
Yes.
Alright, hang on, because I'm gonna have to send him the link.
Yeah, send him the link real quick. Duck, do you want me to bring you up to speed or just go?
No, just continue.
Just continue. Okay, we're right at the beginning of the chapter anyway, so you know.
Wow, you sound like ridiculously tired, man.
No, I'm not. Oh no, I'm afraid because I read a few words. There's a few words in this chapter that have stuck out to me, and I already don't like where this is going.
Okay, here we go. Naomi,
I just fucking read ahead, and I'm confused.
Alright, let me read it, and we can talk about it.
Sorry.
Naomi walked in the front door of the police, just the police, not the station, and asked at the desk for L, because L
lives right at the precinct.
Takes appointments, too. The woman behind the desk was hot looking. Just looking, but not really, you know. Just
yeah, no, she's kind of hot looking, you know?
And
clearly she had no personality, though, you know?
Yeah, you know, body is a total 8, personality's a -4, you know, just...
And also, she was bi, because that's dropped characterization like a ton of bricks.
Because she just...
How do you know?
Oh, well, you see, okay, Duck, you see, because she has a gigantic, like, necklace, she has this gigantic, like, Flavor Flav clock fucking necklace that simply says, I'm bi!
Oh, okay.
Well, somebody's gonna do fan art of that.
Oh god, please, yes.
Hi!
I have got to see that.
Hi, I'm Naomi. I need to speak to L. She said that really enthusiastically. She shouted urgently. Kira killed my husband, and I think I know who he is! Why don't you be super subtle about it?
So you know who killed your husband, and you think you know who he is.
But you're still going to call him by his code name, because reasons.
And you're also going to announce that you think you know who Kira is. You know, you wouldn't want to maybe downplay that just in case Kira might murder you.
Might work for the police.
No, yeah, like literally 100% of Kira's thing is killing people. I think you should have considered this. Anyway, so that means you're single, the desk lady winked.
Question mark.
Well, somebody is wasting no time.
Why did that sentence end with a question mark? Is the author not sure if she winked?
Maybe she winked.
Might have been a fucking wink. She might have got a little bit of dust in her eyes. She might have had a stroke. We don't know. We just
like even the writer was kind of confused by this notion. Like,
personally, I'm still on the fact that my husband just died, so that means you're single.
Well, dude, I mean, you know, that does technically make her single.
I think you're missing the point, but it's okay. We're just gonna carry on. Naomi was taken aback. All right.
At the back of what?
Instead of just being taken aback.
She was taken aback. This desk lady was coming onto her? Question mark?
Another puzzling question mark.
There's so many questions, but there's no answers! Naomi spelled backwards is I moon, added the desk lady flirtily. And I don't know what that is even supposed to fucking mean.
I got nothing.
Like,
well, first of all, that's not even true, because it would be I moan, which would actually make a little more sense.
You know, it was probably a really bad typo. I don't know how you confuse the O and the A when they're on opposite ends of the keyboard, but hey.
Listen, I got done reading all about Voldemort and but thou must kill, Drake, kill thy Draco or whatever.
Ebony.
So, a misspelling like that means nothing to me. I am just, I'm indifferent. I don't have time for this, said Naomi anxiously as she took the desk lady's number to call her later. Wait. And maybe have sex and ran into L's office.
I don't have fucking time for this. Let me have, like, what now? Like, let me have your digits, baby. That's awful.
I don't have time for this. Give me your number. Talk about this later.
Yeah, I might have time later, though,
Later. I need to see L.
L looked surprised.
How can he look surprised?
L doesn't look anything!
But he died in the first chapter!
No, he didn't. He was alive again in 3 and 4.
But, die, you pies of shit! That was...
Yes, and in the second chapter, it was established, you weren't here for this, it was established that he dodged the bullets.
But did he stab him? I could have sworn he stabbed him in the first chapter.
I'm not sure that it matters. All you need to know is that this is what's happening now, Emmer.
Okay.
And what was before shall no longer be.
I'm curious now. I'm going to go back and double check. Never mind. He did totally shoot him.
There you go.
Alright, I just needed to go back and check.
Hi, I'm Naomi.
Hi, I'm Naomi.
You don't know who I am. You just said that your name was Naomi, so he has some idea. But I'm from the FBI.
That right there is the FB.
FB.
Because the fucking dingus who wrote this didn't bother to turn FBI into an acronym. Instead now it's a word. FB.
And my husband's from the FB, but he's also dead.
So he's no longer with the FB, and I am single. The desk lady wants to fuck me real bad.
Because he was killed by Kira, and I want to hunt him down, but I think I know who he is. Naomi gasped. Gasped?
And I think I know who he is.
Also, that sentence from a run-on perspective is legendary, because holy shit.
It is.
There was not... There was not a single piece of punctuation outside of, "Hi, I'm Naomi." That was it.
No, there also was a period at the end of Naomi. But yeah, then the rest, there's, nothing.
He replied, "I think I can help you then. Please sit down." L replied, again, pointing to the chair that was covered in candy. Why is there candy all over the chair?
Because L is a sloppy eater. I don't know.
I can't sit on that! Again, this is a question you're presenting somehow.
I can't sit on that? No! Bitch, he's telling you to sit there. Shut up and sit on...
Naomi said because the candy was all sticky and melted and eaten. Ew! So what? So does L chew up a bunch of frickin' Tootsie Rolls and just spit them in front of himself?
I was just saying, does it just sort of like suck on like Jolly fucking Ranchers and like spit them out like halfway so that way they're like stuck on the chair? And his sister sucks on from it. Ew, watermelon.
And it didn't look too good either. Well, yeah, it's half-eaten candy. Elle then got all the candy off the chair and picked it up and began eating it. What the fuck
What the
is
fuck?
going on? The sight was truly one to behold. I fucking bet. As the small, wrinkly ferryman... Is that how they're describing L? Because that's not what I would describe him as, but whatever.
Well, he looks kind of maybe fairy-ish.
Began shoving bits of sugar into his mouth.
Just shoving them in.
Just shoving pure, chunks of rock sugar. Right? His diabetes has gotten so bad that he's kind of transcended candy.
Naomi thought she was going to puke, but then she stopped herself and sat on the chair that Elle had just cleaned for her.
But wouldn't it still be sticky?
Yeah, I think so.
And how the hell did he get the melted shit off? Did he just sit there and lick it off the chair?
Guys, I just think it's really important we not ask too many questions about this.
But I fucking must.
But thou must.
But thou must ask questions about the shitty fish.
So you wanted to tell me something?
She did!
Question marks?
Well, those at least are reasonably placed question marks. The period after them's a little much.
Meanwhile at Lighthouse!
And meanwhile is misspelled.
Two words, evidently.
It's a very mean while.
Yeah.
It's an aggressive while,
Bully. It is a bully while.
That while is such a fucking dick. I can't believe him. It was the early morning, and Light and Dark were in bed... Okay. Where is this going? We're in bed together, but only because their parents were too poor to get separate rooms. It's not like they're gay or anything.
Wrong too.
Josh, see, if you just kept on reading, you would know where this was going. It's not like they're gay or anything.
At least not fucking yet. It'll probably happen in, a later chapter.
I just read ahead and I can't read anymore.
What the fuck?
Keep going.
Oh god, I just read the next sentence. It's not like they're gay. They came all over the bed.
Light came all over the bed from the window of the room.
Damn, dude, there's some distance.
I do not have that kind of firing power.
It's like he is just sitting there. Hey, bro, check it out for distance.
Don't freak out, man. It's not gay or anything, though.
I just sort of wanted to share this with you. I just wanted to share my love with my bro.
What is with this? I can't read again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dark reached around and grabbed the cock from the table.
Okay, now it's not even being subtle.
I'm going to assume it was supposed to be clock.
I assume so, because the next sentence is, it was 7 o'clock.
Unless,
cock.
unless it happens to be like a cock-shaped like sundial or something.
Okay.
A sun dildo.
Shut up. When can I have my breakfast? It is already 7, and in the Shinigami world, I would eat like a dozen meals by now, because I am king. Please get me a blood banana! Said Blood as he danced around the room.
No. He danced around the Raram.
Raram, sorry, excuse me. He danced around the Ram.
Raram.
And now I think of him just, saying that in the edgy voice while he's like dancing a dancing queen or some shit.
See, and I actually got a picture of him doing fucking like river dance.
Either way, it's okay.
I also would like to see fan art of that. Like doing fucking river dance going, I'm hungry!
Dark laughed at the dance. I did. It was like the ketchup song. What?
The ketchup song was like a pop song.
Okay, but it was about blood, not ketchup. The Shinigami sometimes use blood as ketchup because it was blood. Okay.
Subtlety.
His mohawk was bouncing everywhere.
Okay.
It was like the one on Sonic the Hedgehog, but it was not blue.
It was blood red. It made of blood and skulls!
So now I'm just picturing frickin' Blood over here as like a horrible Sonic fan character. He's just like a red Sonic with skulls.
You're too dead!
Dark got out of bed and put on some cloths. Not clothes, just some cloths.
Just some cloths, yeah.
He kept the blood bananas in a special case because other people might eat them. No, we wouldn't, I can assure you. Thinking they were not blood bananas and get a mouthful of blood banana and blood.
So wait, so then does that mean that like the skin on these things is like yellow, like a normal, banana?
I've been picturing them red, but
So have I, but
that's because
it is like petrified of people, seeing them. That means that the skin is either yellow or green, as those are like the usual colors for banana skin. Well, that or brown. And since dried blood is brown, it's probably brown.
He threw the blood banana at Blood, who immediately went...
Immediately?
Whatever.
I don't know how to help even pronounce
Immediately.
There you go. Immediately went town on it. Not to town, just town on it, until there was nothing except a skin, which he could eat, but didn't, because they're poisonous, but not to a Shinigami.
What? Wait! But he didn't, because they're poisonous, but they aren't poisonous to him. What the fuck does that mean?
Why can't I have a blood banana? Asked Ryuk sadly as he ate an apple and felt left out.
Why the hell does this dipshit not know how to spell Ryuk's name? It's always spelled as fucking, Roik. It's weird.
He was not allowed to eat blood bananas because he was not the king and was not safe to the poisons inside them. You just said that Shinigami are immune to the poison. Not king, just Shinigami in general.
So, that would be the real reason why he keeps these blood, bananas in a case. It's because they're poisonous to humans. Theoretically.
But it says Roy can't eat them either, but he's a Shinigami, so it should be fine.
Well, that means then Roik is like a shitty Shinigami who doesn't have the,
Listen, don't you insult Roik right now, okay? I don't want to hear that shit out of your mouth anymore. Because...
I actually kind of sort of like how we have now come to calling him now Roik. Cool.
Ryuk? I forget how you pronounce it exactly.
Ryuk.
Thank you.
Roik.
But Roik is just it just works because that's how it's always spelled in here.
Back at the police!
Whoop whoop! Back at the police.
God damn it.
Kira is Mikami! No, he's not. But, you know, good try. That bastardly hound!
What? That?
Bastardly hound!
I'm gonna have to remember that for my, like,
Okay,
fantasy writing.
To be fair, bastardly actually is a
Yes,
word.
but hound?
Again, I have heard people referred to as a hound, but that's more fucking like Middle Ages shit. That's not.
Somebody been watching a little bit too much Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I don't know. Said Light's dad, who was pretending to be English. Wait, when did Light's dad get there?
Well,
He was there the whole time.
but we don't know if they're still in Light's. Oh wait! Why the hell would Light even allow him into the office if he's the one who? Or why would L allow Light's dad into the office if Light's dad's the one who tried to kill him?
Oh, you also missed that. L says he can help Light's dad, and Light's dad agrees, and now they're trying to stop their sons or whatever. Except that if they know that their sons are Kira, then why are we even having this discussion?
Yeah.
Anyway, I know he is Kira because he went on TV and he was evil, she said. Well, that's all the convincing I need.
If somebody was evil on TV, sounds totally logical.
You did the right thing coming to us, said L. Now we will kill him. Well, that escalated quickly. And put a stop to his evilness. Once and for all, period.
So we have Light's dad talking in Middle Ages, like Middle English, and L is talking like something out of a shitty, comic book. And we will put a stop to his evilness once and for all. Period.
Watari took his snipe.
Isn't Watari dead too, or did I miss that? Or did I miss that on that also?
You know, I just don't know. I really don't. Watari took his sniping gun and ran the door out. So he... Okay, so he...
Did he, like, rip the door off the hinges? Come along now!
That's what
Let's go!
Walkies! More playing with fucking inanimate objects, like in Chapter 1.
L followed eating a candy bar and a coffee. He was eating coffee.
Well, maybe he's chewing on coffee beans.
Ew.
Look, I didn't fucking say that it was pleasant. I was just trying to make sense of it.
And got in his helicopter and flew to Mikami's house, where the action was.
When the hell did L get the friggin' helicopter?
Since right now! Naomi
Alright,
Naomi went back to desk and flitted with the desk lady. We're back to this, are we?
Oh.
Ow, chicka? I don't know.
Now, where are we?
Wow!
Apparently she's dyslexic.
Verbally dyslexic?
Yes. She's verbally dyslexic. That is funny.
I like to picture her saying that and her eyes going cross-eyed briefly.
Just had a stroke for a quick second.
So where are we? She winked, kind of, maybe like a stroke, who knows?
She said as she zipped her motorcycle jacket down and led the desk lady into a quiet closet. You don't waste any fucking time, do you? That was almost empty, except there was a mop in there.
Oh boy.
And
Things honestly now are going to get kinky because there's a mop in there.
And also some paint that the janitor used to paint things with. As opposed to what?
Well, perhaps. Well, you see, Josh. A little bitty secret here about the the fucking police fucking janitor in Death Note. He has this awful habit of huffing fucking paint. So this also here's the paint that he paints with.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
He keeps fucking good shit at, home.
Right.
He goes home, it's like, oh, this place sucks. Oh.
They made out for a bit. Descriptive.
They made out. So even with the mop and the huffable paint and she unzips her jacket, that's all they do is just make out.
There's just one thing you should know, said Naomi, getting naked as she took her jacket off.
Did the author really misspell her name there? Naomi?
Oh, you're right. Naomi. That's Naomi.
Yes.
Took her jacket off and revealed a fancy suit that newsreaders wear underneath. I'm not really Naomi. I know, you're Naomi. We just went over this. I'm... Takada!
Dun, dun, dun!
I don't know who this is. I don't know who any of these people are.
Neither do I. I really only know who Light and Mika are and L, and that's about it.
And, Rhea.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or Roik.
Whatever. At Nakami's house in a helicopter! By Fall Out Boy. L turned on the sirens of the helicopter. Why does the helicopter have...
Oh, I did not know that sirens were standard issue on police choppers. I can now just picture like a helicopter flying by. Woo!
Get out of the way, everybody! Helicopter coming through! And shouted, "Come out with your hands up or I will shoot you!"
Again, incredibly fucking direct.
There was no reply, and Light's dad, dressed as Watari, shoot out a window. Is he Watari or is he Light's dad? I'm confused anymore.
I guess it's Light's dad, but what about fucking Watari and his sniper gun?
Wait, wasn't he killed by Dark, I think, in one of the earlier chapters? I don't remember anymore, I don't care. Shoot out a window just to show him he meant business. Ooh, edgy. And was not just some crazy guy in a helicopter. Actually, that was...
just opening fire on windows from a fucking helicopter.
I don't want them to think I'm crazy or anything! Blam, 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 blam!
The windows all must pay!
This is your last chance, he shouted and threw a smoke grenade into the house.
Again, because he doesn't want to look crazy or something.
Shichiro got a good shot at Mikami and killed him in the leg.
Wait! Okay, yeah, he probably got the fucking, like, femoral artery. I don't know.
There was still no reply.
Of course not! You killed him in the leg!
He killed his leg.
I will have to use stealth instead, said... said L and jumped in the broken window screaming.
So apparently he's using the Metal Gear Solid form of stealth.
Which is to throw a smoke grenade.
Oh, ninja.
After shooting out the window, shh, I don't want them to know I'm here.
Coming in with a fucking chopper with sirens blaring. And then you shoot out the windows and you throw a fucking smoke bomb. Now it's time to get stealthy.
Mikami looked up in shock. I thought he was dead in the leg. He wasn't expecting them. You've just been shot! Surprise!
Yeah. Peekaboo! What's up, buddy?
And certainly not the crazy boy that had jumped the window. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't have expected that either, so I have to give him that.
Yeah.
I could expect like a barefoot, bug-eyed weirdo just diving through my window screaming. That's,
He was holding the Death Note with one hand and his broken leg with the other. Just holding it. Just up in the air. And it had the names of everyone he had ever killed written on it. The leg or the Death Note?
You know, it seriously would be funny if he actually was like one of those like weirdos who has to keep a fucking like running fucking tally like on his body. Just picture him now like walking into a tattoo shop. I want you to look at all of these names. I'm all tattooed down my fucking leg. Do it!
That's how L knew it was the Death Note. It also says Death Note on the front of it.
Normally.
That usually gives it away.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever. Mikami is in trouble! Shouted Blood as he smooshed another blood banana into his already smooshed up mouth. Does this guy ever not eat bananas?
Apparently Blood is got some kind of an eating fucking disorder.
Like every time he's here, like his description is that he shouted and he's nomming a fucking blood banana just all the time.
Well, you know, either that or else he's dancing, shouting, and demanding a banana. Blood banana, I'm sorry.
One of the things good about being king of the Shinigami is you could see all the Death Notes, and Blood was using it to see Mikami.
Since when the hell was that Never mind.
You know, I just feel like you shouldn't think too much about this. If he talks, I'm dead, said Light, panicking.
Then write his name in your death note, you spaz. It'll keep him from... And you know his name. You know his face, right?
There's that. There's the super awesome red OP one you could use right now.
Yeah, you could just go, you know, Mikami, kill him. Done.
He knew he should not have told Mikami how to make a death note, even if he wasn't evil.
But you can't make a death note.
Yeah, I thought the Shinigami gave him the death note. Isn't that how that works?
The Shinigami usually either give it to you or they, like, drop it and they wait for someone to pick it up.
Now he would...
Fuck you, I'm gonna make one.
Now he would write Light's name down unless... Question mark. Why would he write Light's name down in this situation? That's not what...
I don't know,
On
dude.
what planet would he do that? Like, why would he ever do that? I'm not the real Kira, shouted Mikami, who was scared. He knew that there were laws against Kira. You think? And if he was caught, then the jig would be up.
There are laws specifically against Kira. Not just general laws against murder, no. These are like ultra targeted laws. Specifically for Kira.
Hey, dude, you know... It's gonna be kind of a compliment at that point, where they're just like, yeah, no, this law only applies to you.
This motherfucker. Okay.
We have... Now, you see, guys, now we have this law over here. Megan's law. It's for missing kids. And then we have Kira's law for psychos with notebooks.
Here's something that's bothering me right now, actually. I'm not the real Kira. As opposed to the fake Kira, you have a death note. Like, you're still... You know what I mean? Like, that's a...
Yeah. I mean, because there is technically only one Kira that would be, you know, Light. And you are not instantly Kira just because you have a death note. You're just then someone with a death note. I guess it's kind of sort of like there is only one Batman. You can totally throw on, like, a set of tights and pointy ears. It doesn't make you Batman.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's still, like... Okay. Then who's the real Kira? Asked L. Well, I'm real Kira. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
I am Kira.
No, I am Kira.
No.
I am Spartacus. I'm sorry.
Tell us, you fucking scumbag!
You fucking scumbag.
Added
Wow.
Light... Who added Light's dad, who was holding a knife to his neck like the Joker did. His own neck. That's what that would suggest.
Which time the Joker did that?
Yeah, the Joker...
There are so many potential...
there are so many potential like scenarios of this.
Yeah, like are we talking just comic books or movies or games or all of them?
I don't know. He was mad with rage, and his mustache was covered in spit, and it was pretty rank, really. Why are you telling us this?
kind of an odd thing to bring up, but
because, dude, you see, with all of the action and everything, we have to know that his fucking mustache stank. We just needed to know this.
I'll tell you, it's Light then he died.
Light Yaga who? Light Yagamoto? Oh God, we need to do.
It could be anyone. What? He just died and he never told us the name. Now we'll never know who it was.
Gave you a fucking uncommon first name, you knob.
And Light's dad is present. His last name is Yagami. Hello!
See, the best part is I walked away from my computer for a second, and I thought you were just making a joke about what? He just died and he never told us the name? I didn't realize that was the actual
No. This actually is what he says. That is not me just joking. That is seriously what L says. L raged and punched in a wall. Yeah, because I can imagine L standing up and punching in a wall. Because that is so what L does.
Oh yeah, dude, always. Like, that one episode when he just fucking like flipped out and screamed and jumped through a window, you know? Usual fucking L.
Classic L.
Vintage L.
He was strong for his looks and made a big hole.
Alright.
Alright. Meanwhile, in the janitor's cupboard where Takada and the desk lady were sexing.
But I thought it wasn't Takada.
No, it was.
No, wait, it is Takada.
Yeah.
It wasn't fucking Naomi. I'm back.
Here's something that's bothering me. Desk lady.
Doesn't even have a name.
Did she not ask for her name before fucking her?
Why would you?
But wait, they weren't. I could have sworn that they only made out. That was what they said before.
It says,
so did it fucking escalate between then and now?
Obviously, it says they're sexing.
Yeah.
Well, also, you have to think of how shameless this woman really is.
Right.
Desk lady was really, really direct, you know. So.
Oh, this is so good, mooned the desk lady, who was now naked.
Okay, that is the second time that moan has been turned to moon. Does this person have some kind of a janky keyboard where the O and the A are right next to each other?
That, or they have a weird, they have a specific fetish and it's a Freudian slip. I could go either way at this point.
Yeah.
The stuff that was going on was pretty graphic, and I don't want to make this fic M.
Never mind, it is totally rated T. Never mind.
All I'll say is that it was sexy, and Takada was using mop, but was naked. You'll have to figure out how for yourself, Raffle. By the way, I have never read a story where the author specifically says, I could describe this scene right now, but I'm not going to. This is unheard of.
Flies in the face of how writers write.
That's the writing equivalent of one thing led to another.
I am actually offended by that sentence.
I want you to just imagine if Stephen King wrote the fucking Green fucking Mile, and the scene where the guy gets strapped into the chair and it fucks up because they didn't give him a head, sponge. Instead of actually going through that, King went, and I could totally tell you what happened, but it's really, really gruesome and nasty and ew. So fuck you, I'm not going to write it.
No, this is honestly the equivalent of, it could have, I could describe it and it'd be really gross, but let's just go ahead and say he's dead.
Or I guess it's kind of sort of like Seinfeld. It's, We went out and we had drinks, yada, yada, yada. This right here is the writer's equivalent of yada, yada, yada.
There's an entire chapter in my novel involving a huge battle between dragons, and this is... I would equate... If I were this author, I would have written that entire chapter as... And the dragons fought, and it was really awesome, and that's all I'll say. And that'd be the entire chapter.
It would have just been like a 2-sentence chapter.
This
battle, this battle, guys, was so awesome, and I could have totally stretched it out to like 17 chapters of dragon on dragon action.
Why do you have to describe it like that?
Because I wanted to hear your fucking reaction.
I would like to stress at this time that my novel does not contain hot dragon on dragon action. That is not what it's about.
At least not until chapter 6.
So this Hitler guy.
At which point then things get really filthy and incredibly dry.
You know, I'm going to stop arguing because maybe someone will go buy my novel out of curiosity at this point.
No, guys. See, you see this Hitler guy, he was this big aspiring painter. And some stuff happened here and there, now 6 million people are dead.
Yeah, so there was this artist, and he really wanted to paint, and then he took a pill and shot himself in the head, and 6 million Jews died.
Yeah, that's about it.
So, Goku and Anne Frank met up. And,
it was totally awesome. Super Aryan Hitler fought them. It was great. However, that is another story for another day.
Okay, let's get off this subject.
Let's just finish up on chapter 4 here.
Suddenly, Takada collapsed to the floor, and the desk lady started screaming. She was death noted. You just got death noted.
Death noted.
This week on MTV.
Topher Grace host death noted.
Topher Grace.
Do you have a problem with Topher Grace hosting this?
No, I just feel like you pulled that completely out of your ass, though.
Well, no. I was trying to sort of make it sort of like a parallel to what's his face on Punk'd.
Yeah, right.
Kutcher, Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, Kutcher. Blood stopped watching the naked couple and went back. When was?
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. What happened to the mop?
I guess maybe the mop is still, in her when Takada got death noted. And Blood was kind of busy fondling his own little, banana.
I'm more stuck on the fact that Blood was watching them. At what point was that established? Because all it said was...
Now.
Thank you. But
just now, sir. Everything that we see now is happening now. And for anybody who actually got that reference, come on.
You're about to enter a world where reality no longer applies. You've now entered the fanfic zone. Takada is dead, he said. Just as planned. Evil Light putting away his death note.
Evil Light. That's great.
Eviled.
He eviled so awesome.
And I could describe that, but I won't.
But I am not going to, because fuck you. I have a fucking teen, rating I have to hang on to.
OMFG, to be continued!
Are we moving on to chapter 5?
No, not that. Listen, we just took 45 minutes to deal with chapter fucking 4. Okay?
There was a lot to talk about.
We are done for now. So,
I have one question.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, so are you familiar with Death Note?
Not in the slightest.
Oh, okay.
Not the slightest? Okay. So there is this character named Light who has a notebook which kills people.
I know about that much.
Well, in this thing, he has a twin brother named Dark, who has a blood red Omega class death note that's broken as fuck.
All you have to do is write what somebody looks like in it, and they'll die.
And then they die. Because fucking Death Note's got like a mountain of fucking rules, but this thing doesn't.
Huh.
And that's apparently fucking L was killed in chapter 1, but didn't really.
No, he dodged the bullets in chapter 2.
Whatever the fuck. So yeah, just bunch of dumb shit for 4 chapters so far.
So I do have a question. So like, if I took this Omega Death Note book, whatever the fuck it is, and wrote like brown hair.
Yes, I too brought this up when I first read it, and they explained this in chapter 2. If you wrote the bald man, would every bald man on the planet drop dead?
And when you and I were talking about this, I kind of sort of posited a theory. That theory was that because with normal death notes, the ones that aren't broken and stupid as shit, you can trade half of your life for your fucking Shinigami's eyes, and then with those eyes you can see everybody's full name and how long they have left to live. Perhaps maybe with this thing, it like psychically bonds you with the death note, so you can say the bald, so you can write down the bald guy, and
but
the book will like
the one guy,
and the book will just fucking like read your mind.
And to Emmer's theory, as we talked about this last night, I say to him that he is putting far more thought into this than the author did.
Which is funny, because that theory literally took me like 3 fucking seconds to cobble.
So yeah, this is fucking weird.
Yes.
It says Light and Dark. The Adventures of Dark fucking Yagami, which is written by Dark Yagami.
Edgy! So, till next time, this is Darkness, and I bid you all a fond farewell.
See you guys.
Bye.
Woo!